All right, we are live. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing today? Happy Friday and happy 4th of July weekend. Hopefully, you have great plans for this weekend. Enjoy it, celebrate with your family and loved ones. So, we are here today. As promised, another Friday, we're gonna talk to you about how did we meet and how did we decide that we want to do a partnership together. And if you are new here, my name is Noura Masri. I'm an enrolled agent and the founder of Noura's Books. And I'm known as a nonprofit CFO. With me here, as usual, on Fridays, my partner Brittney C. And I will let her tell you who she is.
I am. Happy Friday, everyone. Before I just get into my spiel of introduction, happy weekend, everyone. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. And yeah, so my name is Brittney C. I am a certified grant consultant and founder of Write the Vision Plainly LLC, where I position grant writers, nonprofits, and businesses to win grants at the inception, conception period. This is something that's most often not talked about. But yeah, you can get qualified for grant funding at the beginning. You don't have to wait years with an S to qualify. So I'll pass it to you, Nora. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna jump in our story? Are we gonna tell them about our event? What are we gonna do?
Oh, okay. Let's just say before we start, if you haven't heard about our event today, we're gonna see you in person in Houston, Texas on August 26th for a 5 hours workshop. We're gonna get you working. We're gonna give you a lot of secrets that to run a nonprofit, to start a nonprofit, to do everything that you need. Not gonna spend a lot of time here talking about it right now. We're gonna talk about it after because we got tell you the story, but we're gonna just spend a couple of minutes about this event. And if you haven't actually registered, go ahead and register. Buy the tickets now because they're gonna go up very soon. It's gonna be double the price at least. So go ahead and purchase your ticket now, and I'll let you, Brittany, tell them more about the event. What should they expect?
What should they expect? They should expect us in person. Besides,
What's better than seeing both of us in person? Get you to work. Get each of you. Not each of us has a work. What is it? Workbook. A separate workbook that we're gonna have for you. So you're gonna get like two very special workbooks that no one else we're gonna get. You're gonna get that. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
you're gonna get workbooks. We're gonna work. We're also going to answer your questions in real time. We're going to have interactive games. We're going to have a great time. So I know that a lot of what we have is informational based and it's per our experience, your experience. But that's okay. That's what that's the point. We're trying to get you the information in this workshop. And of course, in 5 hours, it won't be 5 hours straight through. We're gonna give you guys a couple of breaks in between. But yeah, from start to finish, we're gonna show you what you need to do to start your nonprofit, or if you started your nonprofit, how to excel past the point of where you're stuck. And the same thing goes for if you are writing grants. And let's just say you're not a grant writer. Maybe you're curious about the process, or maybe you're attending so you can pass that information on to your grant team. It's for you. It's for you. And I mentioned this in last week's video, but it's for you if you have been, because I know we've been all like searching for a sign, or like, this is my last straw. If I invest in this and I don't get what I need, I'm going to quit nonprofit for good, and we don't want that for you. But a little tidbit of what you'll learn are the strategies on how to effectively get to what you need to with your donors for the nonprofit side. how to get funded with the grant writing side, and not just blindly going into it, but what do you need to do as a whole, as a component, to win those funds. And you need, and I'll give this nugget away, you will need the structure, cadence, and technique to do it. And I'm going to show you what that looks like whenever you join our workshop. Right now, for our special right now, it's $497. But on August 1st, the price will increase. So it's going to be $997 at that time. So while it's still early bird, while you still have a chance to get a ticket, get your ticket. Also, it's going to be, you'll learn a lot. There's a lot of things that I know established nonprofits maybe you forgot, or new nonprofits you never knew. So we're just essentially filling in those gaps that you have a lot of questions on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guarantee you, like you're gonna learn some stuff that you don't see anyone else teaching, and it's gonna be great for you if you are planning to be a nonprofit consultant. Period, because you need to know how nonprofit is working, regardless if you are planning to consult for nonprofits. So we're gonna give you all of that information. So you're gonna learn, have a time, have a work. Roadmap for your work, know how to really advise your clients. So it's going to benefit you even if you are planning to just get a job in a nonprofit. You're going to be unique. No one else will actually have your job because you are unique. Let me tell you, like we teach a lot of unique methods that you will never see it somewhere else. And I've heard that a lot from a lot of people. Some of my clients saying, okay, I've been searching for 10 years. I didn't find someone who's teaching what you're teaching. And I heard that from other consultants as well, saying that this is the unique thing you're teaching. No one else in the market doing that. And they wanted to partner with me and with Brittnei. So you wanna, guys, you're gonna learn a lot of things, a lot of secrets. We will hold your hand to apply it. To you ask all the questions, we will stay with you as long as you need us. We're gonna be the event is going to be at the Cat Foundation office in Houston. The Cat Foundation of America. It's 3949 Braxton Drive, Houston, Texas 77063. It's going to be there. And um we're gonna have the office as long as we need. So if we didn't finish in 5 hours and you still have questions, we're gonna be there for you to help you until some, I don't know if anyone will kick us out. But we will be there for you. Like we're dedicating that day for you. But um we want to see you, we want to see you have the energy. We want to actually, we're gonna play games, we're gonna give you a lot of nuggets, and we're gonna give you the ways that to work with us more. If you want, if you don't want to do something further, you're gonna stop there and you're gonna get enough information to really keep you going. But for those who wants to work with us more, you will have the opportunity to do that. You might meet your partner over there, business partner. I don't know, maybe the other partner too, but at least who knows, right? But you're gonna like, and I think this is a good intro for our story, because how did we
Oh
meet?
yeah. You're you would meet your partner in prosperity. I had to stop saying partner in crime, because I'm like, I'm not gonna do crime. Nora's not
Right?
gonna do crime. So now I change
I
it to
like that.
partner in prosperity, because we are pushing the boundaries with each other on this
Mm-hmm.
within this nonprofit world. So that's why our strategies are not necessarily found on Google. Yes, you can Google. I just want you to know, you can Google how to run your nonprofit. You can Google grant writing. You can do that. But to get our strategies is not found on Google.
Mm-hmm.
you're
Yeah.
gonna have to you're gonna have to register. You're gonna have to register your if you want those nuggets, we will definitely pour them all out
Mm-hmm.
you um whenever you join Available Money Now Mastermind. Also, there at 497, there's financing available for that, but we're gonna cover that at the end. So hang tight with us. We're just gonna dive head first into our story. I'll let Nora go first
Yay.
because
Yeah. So,
it technically started with her anyway. So
and that was Instagram, right?
it was Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So, when I first started my business, April 2021, if you missed my second anniversary for Noura's books, it was April 2021. So one time, I don't remember what month was it actually. I used to message people who are like in the same field, grant writers, other nonprofit consultants, nonprofit, to get to know people. We are working from home, which is great. If you get an opportunity to work from home, yeah, this is the best thing you can ever do. And so behind the Zoom, behind the screen, you can't really meet people unless you find your people. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna find my own people. I'm gonna talk to people every day. I meet people on Zoom, and we get to know each other. And some people will, fall off. Some people you stay connected with. Some people you'll be partnered with eventually, even if you didn't know that. So you never know. Some people become your clients. You become some people clients. You never know what comes. Just like networking in person. Now, like networking online is not less important because we now can see each other, which is great. Um, so I sent her a message, and then she replied, and we decided to go on Zoom and meet each other. We met, and that was like over a year ago. How do you remember? It was like maybe like in the first year. That's what the first 2021. Like we.
Yeah, because that's right. Because I had also started Write the Vision Plainly. So I'm doing the same thing where I'm putting myself out there as a business. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to find this new way of navigating through getting partnerships. But yeah, that's how we ended up meeting. And I think it was one of those things where we were not really saying like, oh, we're going to be partners, we're going to work together. It just kind of like clicked. I started following her, she started following me. Anyway, I'll let her tell you.
Yeah, and also we actually, I don't know which one was first, but we got in ourselves like I was on her YouTube and she was on my YouTube, so we were like just that, and we ended it at that time, but we kept following each other. Then just earlier this year, no, this year, right? Was it in October or something?
Yes, this year.
This year, yeah, because I'm like, was it before the year?
Wait, which year was it? I know it was. Nah, it wasn't that one.
Yeah, I was like either like at the end of the year or in the beginning of this year. So yeah, yeah, in the beginning.
No, it was the beginning of this year.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So I think I sent her a message to
No, it
reconnect,
was the
or you did.
beginning of last year. I'm sorry. It was last year. It was January 2022. That's when we like started this whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't feel that long. It feels shorter.
Right?
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun with us.
Wow. Yeah. So, okay. So, whatever. So, I messaged her and was like, let's meet again and just let's talk, because I was reconnecting with people I spoke with before. And we connected. And at that time, I was still in Houston. And we were talking, and she mentioned that Houston. I was like, you are in Houston? I am in Houston too. Let's meet in person. And we decided to actually meet in person, and we met at a restaurant, and we just like we didn't plan anything. We just wanted to meet. So because I am not from Houston originally, I lived like a couple of years there, but working from home, I don't know many things there. She's from there, so she knows. So she picked a place. I left. I went there, and then um, we met. We started talking business, and oh, I wanted to do this. Let's do it together. What? What? She had her notebook also. I'm like, you brought the notebook. I brought my phone. So I'm putting notes on my phone. She putting notes on her notebook. And I don't know if you want to say anything about this more.
Oh yeah. So my side, whenever we met, it's just like we've already met, but it was like we met and then took a long break. I was dealing with other stuff. And then it's just like we kind of lost touch. And then when we reconnected in January, I think it was, if it was in January last year, it was January this year.
Yeah, I think so.
So
I feel like it's more this year. We did a lot. It seems a lot, but like I don't think it was that.
it was a short amount of time. I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we did. We reconnected, and um she at we were in Houston, but she was in the Katy area, and at the time I was in the Cypress area. So that's like real close. It's like a 30-minute ride for those who are not familiar with these areas of Houston. So yeah, that's why they call Houston the city within the city, because I just said two cities in the city of Houston. Anyway, we did that. We met in person, and I always like to tell people I'm much taller in person. And she saw that. She was like, "Oh, it's you." I'm like, "Yeah, it's me." So we went to eat breakfast, and she's right. I was at the table because I didn't know what to expect. We had our breakfast, and then after that, it was just like we were both in business mode. Like, okay, this is what I did. What did you do? Okay, cool. You did that. All right. I want to do this together. How can we combine forces? What can we do? So the whole time I have like a paper notepad, and I'm just writing everything down, writing it down. And like she said, she was taking notes in her phone. So we were just like, okay, we're going to have this meeting on this day. And it's like I said, this was all unplanned, but this is how we came together. Although we were taking baby steps, it was one step at a time. Now it's like we're the dynamic duo. We've grown to be the dynamic duo that you know and love. So when we're like on this reconnection journey, it went from just us reconnecting, trying to figure out what we're going to do, to now it's a partnership. Now it's like full grown partnership, because whenever I was letting know about grants and what it is that I did, grant proposals, grant awards, how I did it, how what I was teaching is different, and also how just as a rookie, someone who's like the odds are against getting funded in their first year,
Got
that's
the, got the got the date. Sorry. January 30, 2023. That's when we first met in person.
okay. So this is the date.
Had to go from my messages.
No, we met in person on the 31st.
Yeah, I don't know. It says Monday 30. Like this is my or maybe that's
Monday. Yeah,
when,
it was like the 30th or the 31st.
yeah,
Anyway,
30, January 30. Yeah, yeah. That's what it
yeah.
says. That's
So
what my phone says.
okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we met before, but we kind of took like a year gap.
Hmm.
Maybe it was like 10 months, something like that. We took a
Yeah.
huge gap of not talking to each other, but we still stayed connected, and then reconnected January 30th, 2023, and we've been doing this ever since. We've been doing what you see here, promoting ourselves as individuals and promoting our partnership and what we're doing. So yeah, obviously. she's hilarious and so am I. Like Nora is just like a bubble of energy and so am I. Like we're always laughing and joking with each other. And it's all in fun. It's it's one of those things where we take it lightly. We're not so like and serious all the time. Only with business matters, but after that, even in between that, we'll like throw a couple jokes at each other or whatever and just laugh. So yeah, this was a really good thing that we were doing together. And yeah, we initially met on Instagram when she reached out to me. And I was like I said, at the time, I was like, I don't know. At the time, I didn't really understand or know how big the need was in not only nonprofit, but in grant writing. I had no idea. I had no idea because I'm thinking like, oh, I'm this little grant writer. No one's gonna want to like come over here with me and do my services. But a lot of people wanted my services, even at that level. So then it was just like divine where she reached out to me. We started talking, and now it's just like now where you see her, you see me, and vice versa. You don't
Mhm.
see one without the other.
Yeah. And actually, we decided to start with our free workshops. So we did two two workshops in Houston area in the Library of Houston, like different two libraries, one in Katy and the other one was the Lone Star College, and we did workshops.
Yeah,
So
we that was the one in Katy was a Fort Bend County library, and the one at Lone Star College, Fair. If for those who are in the area and don't know, that is considered a Harris County public library. So yeah, it's a part of the college, but it's a public library, so anyone can come in.
yes, and they were actually that was an amazing workshop in person, and we did one online because I kind of moved to Chicago. So we did one online, and it was great. We had few people who are really amazing as well. So, and now all of that was free. We didn't take a penny from anyone, like together, you know. So, and now this is our first big event together that we told you about. It's going the first big event, but it's not going to be the last, but you don't want to miss this one. And our partnership started. We work with some clients together. We actually support each other because we do believe what we need each other. Our services complement each other. We help each other, we help our clients because we and you know what I like about Brittney, this is what I'm going to tell you. You can There's a lot of grant writers over there, right? And there's a lot of nonprofit consultants, accountant or whatever over there, but when you find someone who actually you share the same personality background, not background in, I mean moral background, like you have the same principles, you have the same positive energy, you don't like negative energy, someone who's really truthful, who's not gonna lie to you, who's gonna tell you what they think. That's what I liked about Brittney actually from the first time we spoke, even though we didn't do any partnership at the beginning. But I felt she is really truthful, she is very loyal. She's very loyal because of how she speaks about people around her and who
Oh,
she works with and everything. I feel that she's really have great heart and she's really faithful. So um I liked her. And then when we spoke again, we just clicked more because we have the same principles. We like positive energy no matter what happens between us on other people or us together, or think you always stay positive. We always encourage each other. Actually, we didn't only become uh partners, like yeah, when I'm talking partners, we still have like each one of us has her own business, but we partner through our businesses and through our personal personal Nura and Brittany. So and we became friends. So we spent hours on the phone because we just don't feel the time. We talk and talk and talk because we have so many in common. And we have actually a lot of business ideas. And like one of us will be like, yeah, I'm thinking we can do this. And the other one will say, yes, let's do it. And I cannot do this. No, we can. Let's do that. So we have this vibe between us. So it's working very well. And I think this is gonna be a very well great things for you guys, whoever wants to work with us, because we complete each other. I don't do grants. I do the preparation before. I help you to set your organization for success. So when you come to Brittney, you're ready for her. So, and she can actually win the grants like this for you. She doesn't have to tell you, okay, you need to do this and this and this and this and this and that. So we complement each other with our services, with our expertise. I found that a lot of my clients will need both of us, vice versa for her. So it's working very well. And that's my perspective. I'm going to let Brittnei tells you more about what she has in her perspective.
Well, my perspective of you was this, like, now that we're at the level of our friendship as well as our partnership, can't. CAN apostrophe T is like a bad word, because anytime I'm feeling like the pressures of life gets to all of us and I'm like, Nora, I can't do this. And she's like, no, 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 no. Yes, you can. You can do this. So we're doing it. You're doing it. We're going to do it. So that's the way that she encourages me. And like, I feel like, because we both talk a lot, I talk a lot and I love to talk. But with her, it's okay because it's just like, that's something she likes doing too. Just is not about the talking with like empty words and meaningless conversation, but it's one of those things where it's like sometimes in our conversation we're just having a normal regular conversation or a check-in, and then it's just like boom, we start talking about how we're going to be creative, and then the next thing we start talking about what we're going to do for our business. We start talking about the next project, and this is all unplanned, unscheduled, and then we figure out as we go along what the process would look like. So a lot of times it just starts off as an idea, and then, or it starts off as a conversation, and then we bring it before you guys in the form of a mastermind, in the form of information, in the form of just giving you a little nugget that you might not know, or this is something that has been probably going on forever, but it's not something talked about or something forgotten. So it's almost as if it doesn't exist, right? So the things that I absolutely love about Nora is her energy. That's number one. Positive energy. And also, when I'm feeling discouraged, she does not let me say can't. I cannot say it is like a bad word. I cannot say that. I like how energetic she is, how bubbly she is, because I'm the same way. And I also like how she's loyal as well. She's truthful and trustworthy. And I love how whenever she whenever she tells the truth, it's just like, look, this isn't meant to hurt your feelings, but I got to tell you this because you're going the wrong way. If I don't say this, you're going to keep doing this the wrong way. And so I need to, I see a pattern I need to correct. So that's how direct she is. And I love it, because how often do we have people that encourage bad behavior? So, and when you're in business, you can't afford to take that risk. It's too risky to take. So with our mastermind, this is something that we're incorporated. And we found each other on Instagram, and we've been like friends and partners in prosperity ever since. Even though there was a long time where we didn't talk to each other, but things come back full circle, right? So now it's just like those ideas that we had probably as individuals, we just partnered on that. And now I see where it's growing and expanding that much quicker, because although yes, I wrote it, it's supposed to be my idea, or that's what we think, but that's when God is showing us, no, that I had you do this for your partner, or yeah, you're the visionary behind it, but don't forget about your partner, include them as well. So that's what I really like about our dynamic and everything. And like I said, we have our inside jokes where we laugh at things, or if we are talking to each other and it seems kind of harsh, but we laugh it off. It's not harsh. We're just direct people. And so we find the joy in it when people are indirect. That's our weird sense of humor, but it works for us.
Yeah. Yes. So it's amazing. And we are actually enjoying it. I mean, I love working with Brittney. And if you've been following me for a while, guys, you know, like I've been going live like multiple time a week. But this week I wasn't. I didn't go live at all. But like this live for both of us, like okay, because she's there, so she's my positive energy. So I'm like, okay, let's go, let's
She's my
go.
positive energy too. So
Yeah, thank you. So it's amazing, actually. It's amazing. So we have, okay, like we have this, we gotta do this. Let's go together. And since we have accounts, we are also accountability partners. Like, have you done this? I've done this. Like, did you do this? So we are there for each other, regardless what, business, life, business event, life event, whatever. And if you don't know, you guys, like we are not in the same background other than moral background and all of these positive energy, but we have different religion, we have different everything, but we love each other and it's working for us really great. And hopefully, like we wish this, actually I personally at least wish this for everyone, because it's important to have someone who is with you, for you, like who's loyal to you, who is actually is gonna hold your hand with them to go up together, to reach what you want to reach like together. And I love that. Like actually she surprised me now, like with the prosper what partner in prosperity. So I
yes,
love
because
that.
like you can't be my partner in crime. I
Yeah,
had one,
right?
and
Yeah,
that
I love
that
that.
partner in crime let me down.
Yeah.
So now you're my partner in prosperity because we're prospering together.
Hmm.
And it's not like, oh, I this is a sigh of relief for me. I've had it where I've been partnered with other people, collaborated with them, and it's just like after like for a long time we're like on the same team. And then after a while they start falling off the bandwagon, or um it's like they feel in their hearts like now we're competitors and we're not. And even when I try to talk about it, it's almost like, nuh-uh, you can't come in. But I try to give someone, if they are treating me like that, the benefit of the doubt, because if I'm being honest, I don't know what's going on, but I do know that things have to have a conversation. If like a friend or my partner is feeling a certain way, it should be addressed and talked about. But I also respect it if I am trying and they don't want to try, then I have to let that go. But yeah, like I said, the last time I had a partner in crime, it did not end well. But now that I have a partner in prosperity, it's going so well. And although we started this in January, and look, 6 months later, we're still on each other's side. We still lift up each other. We're still there for each other. And we also respect what each other has going on. Not to say that, you know, problems won't happen, but it's nice that whenever you do have problems, you have a partner or someone that's there to encourage you. And that's what I try to do. I try to be an encouragement to Nora, and she's definitely been an encouragement to me.
Hmm. Yeah, this is really important, especially in business, guys, and especially when you work from home and you don't have a boss and you're your own boss. You need really to have someone. that's gonna push you, because not everyone's gonna understand you as a business owner. That is how important this is, because if you do not work, uh, no one's gonna tell you anything except like your clients. They want their work, of course, but you can actually do bad things for your business just because you're not showing up. And when you have a partner who understands how important this is, it's really, and who have like your own benefits and your own um they want you to to see you succeed, see you succeed. I can't talk.
You
They
got this. You got this. You can do it.
they, they want you to see you succeed. Actually, it's
Got
really
it.
thank you. See, even with the lives, like she encourages me. So yeah, so it makes a lot of difference. And it's like they understand how important your business is. It's your baby, and how important it's for you to show up, to have a positive energy. You got, when she said like you got this, I told her you got this. We actually feel okay. This is the push we need, because maybe you have other friends who don't understand you being a business owner. Then, okay, take a day off, because if someone who works for others like takes the day off, doesn't nothing happens. The day off, they're still gonna get paid. We don't. We're not gonna get paid. Our team's gonna fall apart, and we have to be prepared for that day off. We can't just like fall without preparation, right? We can take probably a few days, but we cannot just continue on this. Otherwise, like okay, like you cannot have a business. So it's really important to have someone who understands you. Community is very important, and someone who's really always checking on you, making sure everything is well with you. It's really important, because we all still have families, have loved ones, have problems. This is not never gonna end. This is always gonna happen. We get sick, all of these stuff, like, and to have someone who understands you and who knows exactly what it feels, and what, you know, just like hold your hand, push you further, tell you, okay, okay, do this, it's okay, but you, tomorrow you're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, right? So it's really makes all the difference. And we have now a goal, like we want to do this workshop for you guys, because we want to give you this benefits. We discuss how would you want to do it, like when we have our parts done, okay, let's do this, let's do this. Oh, okay, how can our part like work together, so you guys feel it's just cohesive workshop, like you, everything's work together. We work together, we meet. Even when we try just to talk on the phone, we found ourselves talking about this or about future plan that we didn't announce yet, but we will after this workshop.
Don't give it away.
We're not. So hold on and keep watching us together, and you'll see this partnership is gonna always be on. And no matter where are we in the world, it's gonna continue, because thanks God for the internet and for Zoom, for everything. We're not, no matter how far apart, physically, we're gonna be always close in heart, and with, we're gonna see us together here as usual. We might change the day, but you're gonna always see us here.
That is true. But just to wrap up, because I know we told you guys that we're gonna go into depth on the mastermind, but just to wrap up, it's not impossible, and so that's something that we're trying to do with this community. Getting by getting around like-minded individuals such as yourself who needs a positive community, because if you've been around negativity and negative people, it's going to affect you. But if you at least have one positive person in your space, that can make the difference, because you're going to want to change your mindset and how you think. Like I said, Nora won't allow me to say can't. So that's like something I can't even tell her about. So it's one of those things where it's have me change my mindset and just reflect, like, is this something I really cannot do, or do I not want to do it? Or is it, maybe it's not something that for me, but for someone else that I maybe need to collaborate with? So yeah, it just forces you to think outside of the negative space. And it also whenever you release anything out into the world, it comes back to you. That whether that's spiritually or physically, because if you say that you don't have it, that's what you're going to have. And if you say you have it, that's what you're going to have as well. So that's our or my closing remarks on um being fortunate enough to be in the presence of an amazing person like Nora.
Thank you. You're amazing, and I'm really grateful to have you. And
Thank you.
yeah, it's not easy for me to get that close for people, but with Brittney, yeah, I was so close in a very
I'm the
short.
same way. Like-minded individuals. That's what we're trying to tell you. Like for someone, and it's not being paranoid. It's just if you've been burned before, you just want to make absolutely sure that this person is not going to burn you as well. So that's why we're saying what we're saying. Both of us have our guard up at all times, but for some reason, when we get around each other, it's just like, okay, I can kind of decompress. I know that this person's not going to hurt me. I know that this person is not going to do harm to me. And if this person offended me with the truth, it's something I needed to hear. And if I'm taking it as an offense, then that means the problem is with me, not her for telling me the truth or giving me the correction. So it's just about mindset and making that shift. So, guys, if you want what we have, you can definitely get it. You can
Mhm.
definitely get it. It may take some time for the adjustment to happen, but it's very possible because it even took time for us to get to this point where we're at. So I don't want to sell you the dream of, oh yeah, we met like one day and then the next day we've just been partners and booming ever since.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because like I said, I think it was like 10 months for a year where we stopped talking to each other, and now it's been 6 months straight from January 30th, and today is June 30th, where we're still together. We're still coming on every week talking to you guys. But anyway, I digress.
Yep. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, we are happy that we have each other, and hopefully each one of you will have something like that in your life. So it's really important. Um, um, you'll get it if you don't have it already. I know some people will have like friends from the when you were kids and you stay together. We didn't have that thing, but we have each other now. It's important, and the more important things for you guys is what we're bringing you together, because like I said, our work does complement each other, each other
You
work.
got it.
Yes. And we're gonna have this mastermind, in-person mastermind in Houston, Texas on August 26th. Going to be 10 to 3. And like I said, we're going to answer all the questions. We're going to play games. We're going to show you a lot of things. We're going to answer all the question. We're going to give you our methods, our secrets. You're going to go actually give you what you need to have a successful nonprofit or nonprofit consultant business, whatever that is, whether it's like grants writing, um, accounting, just helping nonprofit grow, whatever it is. Like you're gonna be able to run with effective strategies that you can apply, and you will get also to know a way that you might be wanna working with us more to get more. But even just attending that mastermind is going to be great for you. It's going to be life changing for your nonprofit. It's going to be before and after. It's
Hmm.
going to be before and after. So don't let this opportunity slip. Just get your tickets now. It's only $497. And when we told people who have been with nonprofits for years, when we told them this is what we are charging, they said, "This is nothing. You should charge a lot more." I was like, we want the opportunity for each of you to come and join us. We don't want someone have the excuse that we don't have money, because We have this very, very, actually, it's symbolic price. Like, it's really nothing from what you're gonna learn. It's gonna be like really, really few dollars. You're gonna, if you apply the strategies, if you apply the strategies, you're gonna get 10x, 100x, whatever. Like, it depends on how fast, how good you're applying the strategies. So it's gonna be worth it. And like I said, it's gonna be before you and after. You're gonna get a result. It's going to be in Houston. You can come. You're welcome to come from any other state, from any other city. You're welcome to come there. So we're gonna have you the entire day. You can come just for Saturday in the morning, leave at the evening. You don't even have to have a hotel, or you can just leave the next day, whatever you want. You're gonna have like vacation if you want, whatever. But have that Saturday just for us. We're gonna be in the same room. We're gonna be working. We're gonna be playing. We're gonna tell you exactly what you need to do to set yourself and nonprofit for success. So you don't have a lot of people don't have what we're going to show you. That's why a lot of people are giving up on their nonprofits or about their nonprofit consulting. So if you want this opportunity, if you want to get into nonprofit world, if you're already there and you are stuck somewhere, we're going to help you. We're going to give you the strategies that's going to help you scale, take you to the next level. I'll leave it to Brittney now.
Yeah. So we're asking for, or you know, you're investing 497 at once, or you can do it by payments because we do have financing available, where you can break up the payments. So why not? Even if you're paying out of pocket, you don't necessarily have to. You can get a sponsor, or you can, as Nora said, you can use this to write it off for your nonprofit, right?
Yeah, you can. It's a donation for your nonprofit, so you can get
Okay.
a tax deduction for that.
Tax
And you
deduction.
don't need
That's what.
anything about taxes. Yeah, I do taxes for nonprofits. So, yeah, actually, when you donate to a nonprofit, even if it's yours, you're gonna get up to 60% deduction from your AGI, adjusted gross income. So don't worry, there's a lot of benefits from just getting into this. It's an investment. Regardless the way you do it, it's an investment. This is not an expense because you're gonna get return on your investment. Guaranteed. Of course, if you do the work.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
because if we this investment, like I've been saying before, some of you have been down that road of discouragement. And so I know, a lot of you are saying like, "Oh, that's it for me. I'm not doing this anymore." Some of you have actually walked away, or you're thinking about walking away from this. We don't want lack of information, because this is what you're used to getting, to prevent you from missing out on an opportunity such as this. So for those of you who've been looking for a sign, praying for a sign, wanting just more information in general, this is it. Available Money Now Mastermind is it, because you're going to unlock your nonprofit potentials. And so, like Nora mentioned earlier, we want to reach out to everyone that we can: individuals, businesses, nonprofit leaders, or if you're just starting your nonprofit, grant consultants, nonprofit consultants, entrepreneurs. We want to make this available and accessible to everyone, because anyone, if I'm being honest, anyone can have a grant or have the tools to write one. But the differentiator is winning the funding for it. So if you want to know what you need to do to be a differentiator in your nonprofit and with writing grants, this is where your investment of 497, at least until August 1st, because August 1st is the price is going up, like we said. So we're just telling everyone we know, like, hey, this is a steal. And yes, this is, we could easily charge 20,000, 50,000 for this information, but we're like, no, we want as many people as we can to get in on this level. So that's why you'll see us and hear us talk about this event every day, every single day, because we just want to get the, we just want to spread the word on this event. Now, another thing that excuse me, another thing that you will learn in our event is about changing your mindset. And a lot of times, on the grant side, that's what I do. A lot of times, a lot of people will say, okay, I just need an amazing proposal to win. You do. But what are the steps that you're taking to get there? What are you speaking the funder's language? Are you doing the cadence, the structure, and technique? If you're like, yeah, I'm writing the grants, but I don't know about that technique thing she's talking about, this is for you. So go ahead, scan this QR code. The link is going to be in the description as well, in our post on our live, or if you're coming back for the replay, it's going to be like, all the links will be in the description for it. And yeah, this is what um this is what you guys have been asking us for. An
Mm-hmm.
easy, simplified way, like, to get into nonprofits. Or if you're not interested in being involved in the nonprofit sector, what can you do to work in this kind of environment? What do you need? This is what we're telling you you need. 5 hours in 5 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you guys, I know a lot of you have been spending money on the nonprofit from your own pocket, from your own finances, that getting you drains your family, drained. You don't see your families because you need to work. We will show you everything you need. We will break those mindsets because I've talked to a lot of people thinking, oh, there's discrimination against us because so and so or so and that. So many, I heard so many reasons of discriminations. Actually, in fact, this is not. Are you ready? Show me you are ready. Show me what you have. Most of the time, actually, all of the time, not most of the time, I guarantee you that you're not ready. You don't have anything. Yeah, you're writing grants, but what's behind the scene? What's before that? Like, what are you putting in your grants? What do you
Mm-hmm.
have in the background foundation? Would you build a building without actually having a foundation so you know actually when you build it, it's not going to fall down? No, you're going to have to dig for the foundation and say, okay, how many floor are you going to go up? This is how deep the foundation is going to be, right? Same thing when you're writing grants or asking even individual donors for funding, or getting those corporates funding or whatever it is. You need to have the foundation. There's like a work you have to do, so you need to invest time, money, everything before you able to get those money to fund your programs, to create the impact you once started your nonprofit to create. If you do not have that foundation, you're not going to go anywhere. So if you do not have that foundation, don't come tell me discrimination against so and so discrimination. No, if you have everything ready, you're more competitive. So if you're trying, if you stay consistent, you're going to get funded. You're going to get funded. So this is what we're going to show you. What you need to have, the foundation you need to have to be competitive. So don't start like saying excuses, all the excuses in the world why you are not getting funded. You are not doing your job. Simply that, as simple as that. Because when you are consistent, when you're doing the thing, right thing, like I said before, if you are going from Chicago to Texas, you need to go south. You cannot go north. If you go north, you're going to arrive to Canada. So no matter how consistent and how often you do your work, if you are going the wrong direction, you're not going to arrive. We were going to show you the destination, the way there, so you can arrive. So You don't want to miss it. Tell everyone about it. We are so excited. We're preparing everything for you. Like, no, this is gonna be no other workshop. This is gonna be no other mindset, mastermind. So you want to be there, and we very excited to see you there. The link is on the screen. It's gonna be this Bitly link. This is now gonna take you to Facebook group, this Facebook events. You're gonna go do the tickets. When you go do the tickets, you're gonna be able to pay. You can pay the entire 497 if you catching this like where while it's still on an early bird. If not, sorry, you have to pay the full price. But it's gonna be there's gonna be actually financing, like Brittney said. You're gonna get pay later when you get to the tickets. Pay later, and it will give you the options on how you are gonna pay, and you just like deal with the financing opportunities. So this is how you get there. Now we're working on the landing page, so it's gonna be easier for you, give you more information on the landing page. Watch for that, like in the next few days you're gonna see it, but it's gonna be the exact same link. It's gonna take you there. So tell other people about it. Make sure grab an accountability partner and purchase your tickets and come see us in Houston, Texas, August 26th. Yep. I'm
Yes. You said you said grab your accountability partner. You're mine. I have mine.
done.
Like I don't know if anyone watched Finding Nemo. I like animated movies. Um when the turtle said, "Get your exit buddy. Do you have your exit buddy?" Okay. Squirt's gonna tell you what to do whenever you come out of wherever they were at, right? They were in the like tunnel with the bubbles and all that. So yeah, she's my accountability partner, my exit partner. That's who she is. So just to wrap up, guys, this is not something you want to miss out on. And yeah, it'll come back around, but why would you want to wait? Why would you want to miss this one and then wait for it to circle back? Don't do that to yourself. Just take the time and make the investment and learn learn how to apply these strategies, so whenever you are getting an ROI, like Nora said, you're getting it's going to be 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times or more. So it's just up to you. Do you want to go another year without trying to fund your dreams or not getting to the place where you want to be in your nonprofit or as a grant consultant, grant writer? Or do you want to take action right now and say, yes, I'm in? So if you're in, just just put that in the comments, or get your ticket right now. Get it right now, because the first will be here. We're already going into July 1st. So August 1st will be here before you know it, and that's when the price will go up.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to miss it.
Yep. And speaking of July, enjoy your 4th of July. We don't want to keep you here more. It's almost an hour and we can talk about this forever, but we're going to see you next week, next Friday, and we'll to talk about this more and other stuff. We'll let you know. And enjoy your 4th. Celebrate America. Happy birthday, America. And I love July, not only because of 4th of July. It's actually my birthday in July.
Oh
So
yeah.
happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Dora.
Thank you. So, and then my mom's birthday as well, and one of my favorite aunt's birthday. So everything's happening in July. Um, so yeah, so happy birthday, America. Enjoy 4th of July. Make sure you have fun. Make sure you celebrate the country that's giving us a lot of great things. And yeah, so I say this because I came here in 2000, and I know the opportunities that this country actually provide for all of us. You can find nowhere, nowhere. Just saying, nowhere. You can do whatever you want. There's no ceiling. If you want to do your own things, you can do it. Like your own business, you're not gonna hit a ceiling. You can always learn and you can prosper. No one's gonna tell you don't do anything. Just pay your taxes, and that's fine. We can pay our taxes and do tax planning so we don't pay extra that we don't need to. So there's always a way to do your things in a legal and great ways. So happy birthday, America. Enjoy your fourth, and we will see you later. You wanna say bye?
Yeah, our next one is going to be on the 7th, July 7th, which
Yep.
is what mistakes have we made in our business. So we know, we know that a business, running a business, is not always glamorous. So we're getting vulnerable with you guys, and we want you to know what mistakes we have made. This is not a I'm perfect and my business is perfect and I never made a mistake. It's no.
Mhm.
Some of you guys, we know that you guys need this. You need to know that we made mistakes, to not encourage you to make more, but just to know that we're human. We didn't go and rob a bank, or we just didn't have $50,000 like waiting for us to start a business, and if it didn't work out, oh well, I can just put another 50,000 in a business. So we want you guys to stay tuned, and that's going to be on July 7th, when we will be back here at same time, same place.
All right. See you later and happy fourth. Enjoy your weekend, your holiday, and see you later.
See ya.